This exciting EFL Cup semi-final football match is between Arsenal and Chelsea. This is a PES 21 simulation football gameplay. Please subscribe, like and share and enjoy this football match. Thank you.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
That gets things running. And here's Neto. Caicedo. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Palmer have it back and can go again. Garnacho. Looking for a decent ball in. Saka. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Looks to the other side. Palmer played out to the left flank. Fernandez. Now he's got space here. Rice. Saka, foot in. Pedro Neto. Timber. Ødegaard. Saka forwards and with intent. James. Palmer. Colwill. Palmer. Colwill. That's really well manoeuvred. Martinelli tries to think it through. Now it's Rice. Oh, that's neat. Merino. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
James, gently done. Ødegaard. Saka. Martinelli. Done delicately. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Salabah. James, head over towards the opposite flank. That is good strength. Out to the right. Merino. Saka. Calafiori. Saliba. Gabriel. Pedro Neto. It's a good run down the right. Mikel Merino did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Fernandes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's... goes to finish! Moved on forwards. Cucurella. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Merino. Martinelli. Odegaard. Rice is onto it in a flash. Oh, terrible pass. And he shoots! Tries to get it clear. And it's Cucurella. Gabriel getting this one clear. Caicedo. Palmer. João Pedro. Palmer. Caicedo. Oh, great play! A chance for a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Merino. Timber. Played towards the other side. Calafiori. Saka. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Chance to play it in. Saka, back it goes. There are a few waiting for it. Rice, he's gone backward here. Cucurella. Caicedo chooses to go cross-field. Caicedo. Palmer. Garnacho. Odegaard. Saliba, and he goes cross-field. Merino. Odegaard. Martinelli. Oh, that's a nice ball. Fernandes. And it's played forward. Cucurella. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Calafiori. Saka. Saka, gently done. Well timed, excellent interception. Palmer. Caicedo. Fernandez, shifted upfield. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Palmer, spread out to the left. Calafiori. Out of play for a throw. Palmer. And it's Cucurella. Excellent. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Palmer. Saliba, aim forwards. Gabriel. Rice. Merino. Saka. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Saka clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Fernandez. Garnacho. Calafiori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's João Pedro. That is lovely. And the finish! Oh, it's come loose. Fernandez, cross goes in there. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Mikel Merino clears it away. And it's Caicedo. Can he finish? Rice herring after the ball here. Oh, chance! Fernandez. Fernandez gets a cross in. Time to deliver. That's tidy. The ball, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Raya, long ball by the goalkeeper. Calmly anticipates. Caicedo. Fernandez. Garnacho. Garnacho goes on a charge down the left. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Cleared away. Ball is over the line. Caicedo. Palmer succumbs to the pressure. Saka. Calafiori played into space. He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Martinelli certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Palmer. Fernandez, and he goes cross-field. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Cucurella. Caicedo. Palmer. Fernandez. Nice physical challenge. And he thumps it clear. Martinelli. Martinelli. Saka. Oh, good spread. Can he deliver? Showing good feet. In again. Header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. And it's hoisted clear. Ball swung in. Martinelli. Martinelli, lobbed in behind. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rice. Merino. Martinelli. Great chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter. Did he hit it well enough? Better look next time, maybe.
Caicedo. James. And it's played forward. Garnacho. Caicedo. Cucurella. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Pedro Neto. Good play on the left-hand side here. Martinelli goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Martinelli. Now here's the delivery. Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. Cucurella. Palmer. Fernandes. That's an excellent interception. Saka. Martinelli. Played towards the other side. Referee's given a throw. He is just caressing the ball. Plenty waiting in the middle. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Saka is offering a wry smile there.
Fernandes. Garnacho, now he's off and running. Ødegaard does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. Martinelli. Calafiori. Now he's wondering who wants it. And it's Ødegaard. Merino. Gabriel. Merino. Very nicely done. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Martinelli. Ødegaard. Calafiori. Defending, but that'll do. And it's Merino. Merino! Palmer. Caicedo. Caicedo shifted upfield. Cucurella. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Caicedo. Crossed into the box. Calafiori, gently done. Merino. Ødegaard. Ødegaard chooses to go cross-field. Rice. Martinelli caresses it through. It's a mighty effort! Muscular approach does pay off here. Garnacho. That's nice. Fernandes. Oh, nice touch. So who's he picking out? Garnacho. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gabriel. Martinelli. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Calafiori. Nice control. Oh, what a ball! Can he finish? Out to the left it goes. Lovely feet. Now it's Martinelli. Caicedo does... He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Marino. Lovely bit of skill. That's really well cleared. Oh, it's come loose. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Correa. Half-time getting close now. Correa. Pedro Neto. Oh, such a clever touch. Caicedo. Played back in. Palmer. Saka. Calafiori. Odegaard. And here's Martinelli. Over to the left. That's good play. Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. That's good running with the ball. Garnacho. Great defending, strong and determined. Saliba. Martinelli. Rice. Merino. Rice. Merino. Rice. And it's Marino. Tries a deft little ball. Martinelli! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Marino. Shot, surely!
Marino usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Rice. Saliba. Saka. Calafiori looking to hit the byline here. That's very neat. There are a few waiting for it. Saka's delivery.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Showing good feet. Can he deliver? Palmer. That's a goes for a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Calafiori. Merino. Rice. Merino. And it's Rice. Proves too strong. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And here's Neto. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. Ødegaard. Calafiori. Merino. Saka. Rice. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Palmer. Out towards the flank. Fernandez. Lovely feet. A chance to play it in. Palmer. Caicedo. Knocks it out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Aimed in towards... Climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Arsenal, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Ødegaard. Moved on forwards. Merino. Saka. Rice. Now it's Rice. And it's Merino. Nice control. Now that's a lovely exchange. There's the header! That's going to go a long way. And here's Merino. So who's he picking out? Ødegaard. Martinelli, spread out to the left. Hit into the middle. Gets it away. Ødegaard. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Garnacho. Saka. Timber. Merino. Saliba. Palmer. And that has been clubbed away. Plenty waiting in the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Saliba with the clearance.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Ødegaard. Saka. Thinks one through. That's good vision. Palmer. João Pedro. And it's Fernandes. Martinelli. Rice. Saliba. That's really well manoeuvred. Merino. Saliba. Saka. Ødegaard shifted upfield. Caicedo cuts it out. Garnacho. Ødegaard. Merino. Timber. Rice. Merino. Saliba. Calafiori. Calafiori making good progress on the right-hand side. Aim forwards. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Garnacho. Palmer. Colwell. Cucurella. Palmer. And here's Garnacho. And a chance! Timber getting this one clear. Saliba, long ball upfield. Calafiori. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Did well to pick him out with the cross, but the finish wasn't to be.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think, the more chance you have, and they should have done better there.
Caicedo attempts a clearance. And it's Marino. And here's Martinelli. Nicely shaped cross. Time to deliver. Played it again. And he's there to clear it. Oh, sweet feet. Ødegaard. Garnacho. Fernandez. Oh, that's nice. Palmer. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Played into the middle. Raya claims it, and the danger passes. Caicedo. Throw in. Timber. Gabriel. Martinelli. Odegaard. Timber. Timber made over towards the opposite flank. He's going to be disappointed with that. Fernandez. Looks to the other side. And it's Cucurella. 60 minutes played. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goal-mouth action.
That is a little undercooked. Martinelli. Odegaard. Fiori. Odegaard. Merino. Martinelli. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, red. Nice interception. Odegaard. Saliba. And he goes cross-field. Timber. Garnacho. Palmer. João Pedro. Palmer. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Rice. Rice forwards and with intent. Colwill. Palmer. Caicedo. And it's Fernandez. João Pedro. Palmer. Caicedo. Palmer. Fernandez. And here's Garnacho. Looking for a decent ball in. Ah, such a clever touch. Ah, he's given the shot. Saka. Rice. Nice physical challenge. Colwill. Cucurella. Colwill. Pedro Neto. Muscular approach does pay off here. Odegaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Saka. And here's Martinelli. Now it's Rice. Martinelli. Saka. Merino. Saka played out to the left flank. And he whips in across. Deftly away. Palmer. It's played forward. And here's Neto. And it's Caicedo. Palmer. Saka. Garnacho. Fernandez. Garnacho. Calafiori. Gabriel, gently done. Calafiori, hurtling down that right flank. Now who's going to be first to this? Can he deliver? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Hangs in across. Garnacho. Fernandez. James. Fernandez. Garnacho. Fernandez. Palmer. Caicedo. Tries a shot! Rice with the clearance. Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
Calafiori chips it through. Caicedo. Colwell. Caicedo. Timber. Merino. Timber. Merino. Gabriel. Caicedo. Garnacho. Cleared away. He can get that clear. Pedro Neto. Oh, it's played into the area. Gabriel getting this one clear. And they can counter here. And he's on his way. Calafiori. And they've got rid. It's Rice. And here's Marino. That's good play. Now it's Rice. Now the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Moved on forwards.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bit of a misjudgment. Odegaard. Martinelli. Rice. This is it then, now or never. Martinelli. Saka. It's run loose here. Odegaard. Calafiori. James gets rid without sophistication. And that's been won straight back. Now this could be a chance. Martinelli has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Odegaard! It's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Oh, that is a bit special. Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Martinelli. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Cucurella. And here's Neto. Chance to shoot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all around us here.
And it's played forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Merino. And it's Merino. Played out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Cross in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. That is a great pick out.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Fernandez. Garnacho. Caicedo. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Here's Fernandez.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Saka. And it's Rice. Rice goes on a run down the left wing. Clipped into space. It's goal! It is a goal!
been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Pedro Neto looking up to see who wants it. Cucurella finds himself offside. Nice looking ball. Sanchez gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Garnacho. Caicedo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Fernandez. João Pedro. Caicedo. Into the last 5 minutes. Fernandez gets across to intercept that. Caicedo. Palmer. Garnacho. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Palmer. And here's Garnacho. Foul right on the edge of the box, it could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Garnacho. Calafiori. Saka. Saka forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto. And it's Caicedo. And here's Garnacho. Merino. Martinelli. Now it's Martinelli. Rice. Martinelli. Very nicely done. Merino. Forward it goes. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Cucurella. Played through for the wide man. Tries to get it clear. That is lovely. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cucurella. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Rice. Saliba. Saka. Calafiori. Saliba. Calafiori. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, and the danger is averted. Palmer. They really do have to make something of this. That is a brilliant interception.
Merino.
Calafiori. Saka. Martinelli. He's through here. Decent progress down the left. Oh, smashing header! And with that, the final whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intent.
This EFL Championship football match has come to an end. I hope you have enjoyed this match and thank you for viewing this match on my channel.